So, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Premier League transfer update, and this is a whopper. It is a mega money deal for Kai Havertz. Before I get into that, don't forget I will be dropping another stream at 6 o'clock tonight. Come and check that out. I'll also be back at 9 o'clock as always. No watch-alongs until the weekend, so I'm on a rest period after working flat out. The guy you can see on the screen. You can see his Twitter account on the screen, is coming on the channel on Thursday afternoon. Me and Fabrizio are going to be recording a video, and then I'll be dropping that probably Sunday night. If you are a member of the channel, you obviously get that an hour early. If you want to become a member, feel free. The link is in the description. But do follow me on Flick, HOTMIC, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere else you want to follow me. And regular posts and updates. Also, drop in and check out my Fantasy Premier League, and the criteria for that is in the description as well. So go and check that out. If you want to win some cash prizes, go and do so. But let's get straight into talking about this deal. Let's scroll down here. It says Kai Havertz is one step away, and then here we go. Total agreement reached. On the next hours with Bayer Leverkusen, sorry. Last bid is going to be accepted. 80 million plus 20 million add-ons is the final fee. The last details, then it's paperwork time. 2 hours ago, he then put out their new bid submitted 3 days ago. Bayer Leverkusen told to Chelsea on last night that they're going to accept. Same today, today morning with Havertz himself. Paperwork time is now on. More details on Lampard and Havertz still on his Instagram. There's Terry with his video. Go and check Terry's video out if you haven't already. But it is done. It's officially, excuse me, it's officially going to be done. And I'll tell you something now. They have got themselves, Chelsea, one hell of a footballer. And when you think about it, if you add the add-ons and the fee together, it works out about £80 million combined. So they've actually got Havertz for around 67 million quid plus add-ons. That's a bargain. It's an absolute bargain. It's so cheap. It is unbelievable. The guy is absolutely top class. He is unbelievable in the Bundesliga. I have no reason to believe that he ain't going to come to the Premier League and do exactly the same here as well. You know, and Chelsea are going for a title this season. Everyone laughed at me back in April when I said it. And March and April when I was when we was in lockdown and I was talking about Chelsea and stuff like that. I said, listen, you best believe they're going to go out there and they're going to spend a lot of money this summer. They've been on a transfer ban. They've been on that for quite a while. 2 transfer windows. They've got a lot of money to spend. They've made a lot of money. Their net spend before this transfer window was about a third of Arsenal's. That's crazy. You know, they've spent next to no money, and that is because they get so many players out for big money. Morata is another one. Bakayoko is going to go for nearly 40 million quid. You know, how they managed to do that is relentless. Don't forget also, they've signed the Werner de Burner, the main man, the big man in Germany from Leipzig. 54 million euros. That's a bargain again. It's what, 48 million quid. You know, that's about there or thereabouts what they got rid of Morata for. So, you know, they've done some really good business this summer window, Chelsea. They've obviously got in Hakim Ziyech as well. Excuse me. And if you add that to what they've already got in terms of Pulisic, Kovacic, etc., they've got a decent setup there. They've also agreed a fee for Ben Chilwell, 50 million quid. So if you add it up, Chelsea has spent, what, 36 on Ziyech, 50 on Chilwell, it's 86, another 80 on Havertz, that's 166. And then if you add in Werner, it's 220 million pounds they've spent. And look at the caliber of player they're getting. You know, it's ridiculous. 220 million quid. That's 20 million quid more than Neymar. Neymar costs PSG. And they've got Havertz, Ziyech, Chilwell, and and Werner the Burner. That is unbelievable business. Excuse me. Unbelievable business. And if they don't win a title or don't come close to winning a title, then Lampard's obviously going to get the sack. But the one thing I will say here is Arsenal need to raise their game. Yes, Arsenal have agreed a fee for Gabriel. Yes, that deal looks like it's about to be announced any day soon. But Chelsea are now levels ahead of us. You know, let's not underestimate Werner and Havertz alone is levels. You know, now add in Ziyech, add in Pulisic, add in Kovacic, add in Kante. Kante's still there as well. They have got a top draw football team now, and they're showing a little bit of ambition through this pandemic to go out there and spend a lot of money because they want to get back to winning trophies again and winning titles again. I just wish Arsenal would go out there and do the same because, listen, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, they're all going to go. They're all going to spend money. Tottenham are going to spend money. They've already bought Højbjerg. We're spending money. We need to go and get our targets a little bit quicker now. Go and get some midfield targets because these teams are going to leave us behind. They're already ahead of us, every single one I've just mentioned. If they go and do another couple of signings each, then we ain't catching them. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter how good we are or how good or how bad they are, sorry. So, yeah, it's going to be a big window coming up for us. And I just hope that we can go and get a couple of players in, like a Thomas Partey, and a War, players like that, because we're going to need to. Because, like I said, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, United, for me, that's already the top four. And if we can push into that, we've had some hell of a season. So I'd love to know what you guys think about Kai Havertz joining Chelsea. Do you think that's cheap? I personally think that's cheap. When you work it out on pounds, it's actually kind of cheap, isn't it? Compared to some of the other players we've seen go to the Premier League or to other countries over the years that have had similar or worse goal scoring records than him. That's actually a really cheap deal, in my opinion. But I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Do you think Chelsea are title challengers now? Where do you think they're going to end up if you don't think they're going to title challenge? And don't forget, do follow my Fantasy Premier League team. Make sure you check the link out in the description. Follow my socials, Insta, Twitch, Facebook, everywhere else. Twitter, the whole shebang, the whole kit and caboodle, baby. Go and follow all of them. Make sure you come back at 6 o'clock. I'll be doing another live stream. Most importantly, stick notifications on. Hardly any of you will get notifications if you don't have them on. Well, none of you will if you don't have them on. Make sure, most importantly, they're on your phone as well and activated. But listen, all have a wonderful day. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.